So one way to work on identifying your stuttering is by tallying. So pretty much we're just going to keep a tally or a count of your stuttering moments. So while reading the rainbow passage, I will keep a tally of my stuttering moments. When the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air, they act as a prism and form a rainbow. The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors. These take the shape of a long, round arch. There is, according to legend, a boiling pot of gold at one end. People look, but no one ever finds it. When a man looks for something beyond his reach, his friends say he is looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Throughout the centuries, people have explained the rainbow in various ways. Some have accepted it as a miracle without physical explanation. So while reading that passage of the rainbow passage, I had tallied that I had 15 stuttering moments. So by keeping track and tallying stuttering moments, it allows you to begin identifying your stuttering behaviors, and it also is the best way to explore your stuttering. So another technique that can be done in therapy is freezing. So with freezing, you're freezing your core behaviors, so your repetitions, prolongations, and blocks when you stutter. So during freezing, you will either be talking or reading a passage, and the clinician or myself will hold up a fist when we notice that you are in a stuttering moment. And in that stuttering moment, we're going to hold our fists, and you have to keep that stuttering moment. And then once I release my fist, or I go like this, you can release your stuttering moment. So if you were repeating a syllable, you would have to continue to repeat the syllable until I release. So the goal of this is to try and keep you to stutter or freeze on these core behaviors for longer and longer periods. And it is so that you can become less emotional or more tolerant of these behaviors. So next I will demonstrate the freezing technique while reading the rainbow passage. Some have accepted it as a miracle without physical explanation. To the Hebrews, it was a token that there would be no more universal floods. The Greeks used to imagine that it was a sign from the gods to foretell war or heavy rain. The Norsemen considered the rainbow as a bridge over which the gods passed from earth to their home in the sky. Others have tried to explain the phenomenon physically. Aristotle thought that the rainbow was caused by reflection of the sun's rays by the rain. Since then, physicists have found that it is not reflection, but refraction of the sun's rays by the rain. So another technique that can be done in therapy is easy, relaxed approach and smooth movements, which is known as ERA-SM. And this technique increases fluency. The concepts of ERA-SM will help you understand how to stutter more easily and approach speaking in an easier manner. The principles from ERA-SM will help you develop better ways to stutter and will allow you to be more fluent. So there are 4 components of ERA-SM, and these components are to start easy and relaxed, stretch the first vowel, raise volume, and maintain a regular rate of speed. And I will now demonstrate the ERA-SM technique while reading the Rainbow Passage. When the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air, they act as a prism and form a rainbow. The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors. These take the shape of a long, round arch with its path high above and its 2 ends apparently looking beyond the horizon. There is, according to legend, a boiling pot of gold at one end. People look, but no one ever finds it. When a man looks for something beyond his reach, his friends say he is looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Throughout the centuries, people have explained the rainbow in various ways. Some have accepted it as a miracle without physical explanation. To the Hebrews, it was a token that there would be no more universal floods. Cancellations are a type of stuttering modification technique. It is a post-block corrections. It requires you to finish your stuttering and then say the word again. Most people who stutter would rather just rush through a moment of stuttering and then hurry to finish what they were trying to say. Cancellations will help you break this habit and will also allow you to apply the ERA-SM skills to your moment of stuttering. Cancellations help you to apply your identification skills and your modification skills. This is a very important technique because it will allow you to gain control of your stuttering. So when you stutter on a word, you would finish the word that you stuttered and did not control well. You should also pause and come to a complete stop, but do not stop in the middle of stuttering. Take this time to gather yourself and try to relax all the tension in your speech structures. It's also important to think about how you got stuck, and then you want to prepare to correct what you did that was ineffective, and then get ready to repeat the word. So if you were to stutter on a word, you would finish that word, take a moment, and then try to correct that word in a more slow and prolonged, relaxed fashion. I will next demonstrate how to do cancellations while reading the grandfather passage. You wish to know all about my grandfather. Well, he is nearly 93 years old, yet he still thinks as swiftly as ever. He dresses himself in an old black frock coat, usually several buttons missing. A long beard clings to his chin. giving those who observe him a pronounced feeling of the utmost respect. This next technique that I will talk about is the pull-out technique, and this helps to modify and shape the way that you stutter. So this technique is used during a block, and this helps to terminate the block with light contact. So to demonstrate this technique, I will be reading the grandfather passage. When he speaks, his voice is just a bit cracked and quivers a bit. Twice each day he plays skillfully and with zest upon a small organ. Except in the winter, when the snow or ice prevents, he slowly takes a short walk in the open air each day. Another stuttering modification or strategy is prolongation. So with prolongations, it'll help you stutter more easily. So with prolongations, you would produce consonants that you normally stutter on with lighter contact. So I will demonstrate how to do the prolongation technique while reading the grandfather passage. So while I'm reading the grandfather passage, I will produce consonants that I normally stutter on with lighter contact, and I will slow down and become more relaxed as I am speaking. You wish to know all about my grandfather. Well, he is nearly 93 years old, yet he still thinks as swiftly as ever. He dresses himself in an old black frock coat, usually several buttons missing. A long beard clings to his chin, giving those who observe him a pronounced feeling of the utmost respect. The last stuttering modification technique I will be talking about in this video is light contact. So this, in a way, it's almost like the prolongation technique. So your speech is going to be lighter, and it can be used to make stuttering easier, and you can also become less prone to stuttering and become potentially more fluent with your stuttering. So you should conceptualize your words coming out of your mouth like a continuous string. There should be no pausing or spacing when between your words, and you want to transition from word to word. So I will be doing the light contact technique while reading the grandfather passage. When he speaks, his voice is just a bit cracked and quivers a bit. Twice a day he plays skillfully and with zest upon a small organ, except in the winter when the snow or ice prevents. He slowly takes a short walk in the open air each day.